Okay, coming to the scientific period, um, um, well, don't think of this period more as a period when scientists started adapting scientific methods to study human mind or human behavior, but think of this as a transitional phase where some discoveries in science in general, not even psychology, science in general, um, actually influenced um, the later scientists who were interested to actually study about human mind to adapt scientific methods because they could realize that, well, you can apply this to human mind. Well, now human mind, there is a way to actually study human mind or human behavior objectively. Now, what are those two discoveries? Um, well, so before then, before this mid 19th century or mid 1800, human interest or people didn't study human mind adapting scientific methods. It was the work of, I consider these as the two pioneers that kind of shifted um, um, psychology um, or human uh, interest in human behavior to shift from being more philosophical to more scientific. And these are physicists and physicists working in the field of solid science like physics. And that actually gave room for others to actually start working on human mind adapting scientific methods. So I call this a transitional phase. Now, who are these two physicists? Well, the first one is German physicist uh, Fechner, Gustav Theodor Fechner. Now, Fechner was interested in what was called then as a psychophysics. It's a study of the relationship between external energy slash stimulus and the internal sensations. In other words, um, so there is light and you sense the light, then you perceive the light, right? So he was interested in the relationship between the external light and internal sensation of it in the eyes. Um, if you're talking about a vision in particular, but he also was interested in other modalities, other senses as well. So how much amount of light is required for someone to actually be able to sense that there is light, and then so on and so forth. So you can see here that it is about light, the properties of light, and the minimum amount it is required, and things like those. But again, it is also related to humans. So that was the first attempt to actually psychologically work on some concepts that were purely philosophical before. And his influential book in 1860, The Elements of Psychophysics, actually changed how people thought about studying human mind. And that was a major contribution. So another physicist was Helmholtz. Helmholtz, again, we'll talk more about the sensation in the sensation topic, and we'll talk more about Helmholtz's work in the perception topic, because he was interested in color vision, which again is about, color perception, which again is specific to psychophysics in the sense that it looked at the properties of light and how it elicits this perception of light.